give you
Yes.
last time for the reading part.
Okay, we started.
Okay, so hello everybody. My name is Andrea Berekhout. I'm the founder of Andrea Berekhout Academy, an online academy specialized in OET, Ielts, and other medical exams, other language exams for medical professionals. Welcome. Today our target is the Ielts examination, Ielts academic to be more specific. And the subtask, let's say, is Ielts writing. Ielts is made out of 4 parts. So we have reading and listening and writing and speaking. Writing and reading are the most difficult ones per candidates, as per candidates say. And it is true, as let's say, the most challenging scores come from this side, from writing and reading. As we discussed reading last week, and you can follow us on YouTube, so Andrea Berekhout, on LinkedIn, on Facebook to check what the latest videos about exams are. So as we discussed last week about reading, today it's time for us to go to writing. Writing, which can be pretty provocative. So IELTS writing is made out of 2 parts. Do you know this?
Yes.
Yes. So in the first part, or the first part, should be expressed or should be described in 150 words. And this part is about a chart, a diagram, a graph, which will be explained with our own words. We can also have a map, for instance, which needs to be described. So everything in these charts needs to go to around 150 words written by us. This is not so much, let's say, a creative chart as it is a more or a creative task. It is more a descriptive one. As we have the data presented in those visuals, in those descriptions, and we need to translate them into words, into sentences. Probably the hard time will come altogether with the essay. Now, have you ever heard of IELTS essays? Yes, you did, huh? Okay, and what did you hear of them?
Really hard.
They are difficult, yes, they are hard, as you said. Okay. What type of topics do you know that can appear in these IELTS writing tasks too? Can you give me an example?
Public transport.
Public transportation, yes, it can be one. Yes, logistics, yes, urbanization. What else?
Pollution.
Pollution, yes, environmental changes, environmental challenges. Something else?
Schools.
Education generally, schools, students, ages, social backgrounds, and the list can continue. Do you know what the most important part in IELTS writing is, or what the most important characteristic that your writing should have? You can guess. If you don't know, I will tell you, but I'll let you guess first. What do you think is the most important while writing IELTS essays? What do you think, Natalia? To have a structure.
Yes, introduction, a body, and a conclusion.
Body paragraphs and the conclusion. Okay, you're right. But I don't think that this is the most important one. I think the most important one is for you to be original. For you to have original ideas about the topics exposed in IELTS writing tasks too. There are candidates who prefer to read some essays they find on the internet, to copy some ideas and to learn them by heart, thinking that they will then hit the pot. But it is absolutely wrong because nobody will give you points on something they have read before. And trust me, IELTS examiners have seen a lot in their lives. So it is the most important for you to read original ideas and to read as much material as you can out of journals. So let's say for educated readers, to be informed, to be updated about the hot topics around the planet at the moment. It is important for you to have a way of expressing yourselves in writing which is close to a native one. And again, reading articles, for instance, will help you a lot, right? Okay, so this, in my perspective, is the most important point, being original. Then you should know that there are two main types of essays in IELTS writing. One is opinion essays, and the second one is ideas essays, and they will differ a bit, you will see, because in one you will find you will express your opinion, and the other ones of course will find many arguments. You will find causes, solutions, consequences, problems, advantages, disadvantages, and so on. Okay, today probably you will be pleasantly surprised because our chosen topic is both views essays or both sides essays. If I have two views, probably they are how? Are they different?
Different.
Yes, they are opposite generally, right? So we have two opposite views which must be debated by you. This is called a discussion essay, a debate essay, and you should take the both points of view written in the statement and debate them. Okay, can you, Irina, do you have an example of such a topic of both views essays?
Yes, can I share the screen?
Yes, of course, thank you.
Okay. This is an example here. Delia, can you please read it?
Yes. Some people think that more money should be spent to promote the use of bicycles in cities. Others, however, believe that cities should focus on investing in public transport systems. Discuss both views and give your own opinion.
Their own opinion. Okay, so we have on the one hand people who believe that public money probably, because we talk about cities, public money should be spent on reviving or on developing cycling in cities, while the others consider that the public transportation systems are more reliable from the point of view of public investment, right? So we have, are these points of view opposite? Yes, because one excludes the others. Am I right?
Yes.
Now, Irina, you can take it over. Thank you.
Okay, so before we discuss the topic itself, I will start with the task types. So how these tasks usually sound like, because it's not always so clear like this. They don't always say discuss both views, yeah, or both opinions and give your opinion. This is of course one of them. So when you get a topic and at the end it says discuss both views, it's clearly a both views essay. But there are other types of tasks as well. Another one is this question: is it a positive or negative development? So when you get this question, you have to know that it's also a both views essay. And the last one is what is your opinion? So when you get this, you have to know that it's not an opinion essay, but a both views one. Probably you will have it very clearly there that there are two different sides, two different opinions, and at the end they ask, what is your opinion? You still have to discuss both of those views and at the end choose one of them that you agree with. So these are the types of questions. All these fit to these discuss both views type of essay. Okay, now for this type of essay, how would you organize your ideas? Or what kind of ideas do you have for it? What kind of arguments? What would you write about in this case? Gabriela, how would you start it, for example? Who has some ideas? Natalia, maybe?
Are we discussing introduction now?
Yeah. How
Yes.
would you start the essay?
Probably paraphrasing. Probably paraphrasing the topic, right?
Okay,
Okay.
so for every type of task 2, every type of essay, we have to start with this. In the introduction, we paraphrase the topic. Okay.
Can you
is
explain
paraphrase?
what exactly? Can you explain what paraphrasing means?
So paraphrasing is just rewriting the topic with different words.
With
So
different
all this, we have to rewrite it, but using synonyms. I mean, as much as possible. Yeah, this is the
Exactly.
first sentence.
Mhm.
And then we need one more sentence in the introduction, which is called an outline sentence. And here we just have to say what is going to be discussed in the essay. Yeah, so you can start it with this essay will discuss both views or opinions, yeah, and reach a conclusion or concluding view. Yeah, so that's it. You can have 2 sentences in the introduction, and it's fine. And here, keep in mind that you don't give your opinion at all. Yeah, so we cannot have any I or me or I consider, things like that.
Do you know when you make your opinion in this type of essay? When is the time to write your opinion? When you
And when you have the argument,
no.
the conclusion.
In the conclusion, indeed, yes. After you have exposed both parties and you made the public understand the both points of view, then you will be on one point or the other. Yeah. So the conclusion is the one bringing our opinion. Only the conclusion. Great.
Okay, so the introduction is supposed to be written pretty fast, as you can see. You have a paraphrase and an outline sentence, that's it. Now, we go to the main body of the essay. And the first paragraph here is, of course, about the first opinion. Yeah, so paragraph 1, opinion A, let's say. We have opinion A and opinion B. This paragraph should be around 100 words. Because as you know, the minimum number of words is 250 and maximum should be 300. 280 is like perfect if you can write this amount of words.
Yeah.
Okay. So opinion A. Which is opinion A here?
About the bicycles. About cycling. Bicycles.
Exactly. So first, we have to start with some discourse markers, meaning some words that start talking about the first opinion on the one hand. And here we have supporters of, I don't know, investing money in bicycle systems or tracks. Yeah, supporters claim that, believe that, think that. And here we have to give 2 or 3 arguments why this is a good idea, why the cities should invest money in promoting bicycle use. So this is what we should think about now. 2 or 3 reasons why this is a good idea for this first opinion.
Less pollution.
Pollution, yeah.
Pollution. Helping with the physical health.
Okay,
because you exercise while going to work, for example.
Good. Physical health, yes. One more?
I mean, if you take health, I think we can also speak about the mental health. Or the
Yes,
emotional
why
health.
not? Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. Any other positive aspects of this?
We can save money as well.
Less
Mhm. Okay, can you explain it a bit? What do you mean?
I mean, if we have a bicycle, we spend the money only to buy it, and after that we don't have to invest a lot.
So less expenses from the government, from
exactly.
budgets,
So
Or
yes,
that?
so can be for free.
and maintenance as well. So less maintenance, I understand, costs. Great.
Okay, so here is also about money for the individual or for the government, you can choose. Good, so we have 3 arguments here. Now, the next paragraph, paragraph 2, in the main body of the essay, is about opinion B. Yeah. Again, around 100 words. So we can have 90, we can have 105, it's okay. And now, on the other hand, because we change the topic, that we write about, and at this point we have opponents, or critics of the idea about bicycles. And again, they think or claim or believe that. 2 or 3 arguments here as well. The second opinion, cities should focus on investing in public transport systems. What are some reasons for this?
Less pollution.
Compared to what?
Well,
Because you have an opposition to biking, to cycling.
Oh, yes.
Public systems, maybe for people traveling far for work, will be
Run faster.
an idea.
faster.
For
Okay.
disabilities,
I can
Okay.
see an increased capacity
Yeah.
compared to
It's faster.
bicycles, right?
Okay, people with disabilities, that cannot ride bike, of course.
even bad weather, can we consider that?
Yes. Bad weather, sure. Okay, there are more users to start with.
Yes. Yes.
Great number of users and so on. For sure, there are other ideas, but yeah, we need at least 2, maximum 3 for each. Okay, and by the way, if you only find 2 ideas for the first opinion, you should only write 2 for the next one as well. So we can have 2 arguments for one opinion and 3 for the other. Yeah.
To bring a balanced perspective.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 and 2 or 3 and 3, and that's all right. Okay, good. Now the last paragraph is the conclusion. What do you think we should write here?
So our opinion. Our own opinion.
Yes, but before writing our opinion, I think, as in any conclusion, we need to
Conclude about what we talked.
To summarize. Yes, to summarize what we discussed.
Okay.
Here we have another discourse marker, meaning that it should always be here to conclude or in conclusion or to sum up. Yeah, you should always have this here.
To send a signal that...
And then we have summary and state your opinion. Okay, how do we of the ideas?
Like having a main idea about each paragraph.
Okay.
Main idea meaning that you take the most important argument for each of them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can you give me an example?
For the bicycle, probably environment.
Yeah, it must be something that you have already mentioned. So you cannot come with new ideas in the end.
No, I mean about less pollution by using the bicycles.
What is your personal opinion? Would you like to promote cycling or public transportation, public means of transportation, such as buses or trolley buses and so on?
I would like. I think it's the best.
It's A or B?
A.
A. Okay. So you support A. Good. I would start saying that although people with disabilities can benefit more of something, of the existence of public transportation translated in the usage of buses or trolley buses. So, blah, blah, blah. I believe, or it seems to me that investment in bicycles and more reliable on the long term because something. I just gave you an example.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you again oppose the 2 points of view using although. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Irina. Thank you.
Okay. So basically, we can start with this although to present the opposite idea that we don't agree with. Yeah. And then it seems to me that, or I believe, I consider, and here we introduce the opinion that we agree with. Yeah. And so you have to choose one of them, A or B in this case, and don't bring any new idea. Until this point, you don't mention it here.
So no new ideas should be brought in the conclusion. The conclusion has the role of summarizing what you have already written and to establish your opinion in this both views essay. Yeah. Okay. Who can tell us the steps in such an essay? Let's review it a bit. So the first paragraph will be the introduction, exactly, where we need to
Paraphrase the topic.
Paraphrase the topic, yes, and have a what?
An opinion?
No.
No, that should be in the body.
Outline sentence?
An outline sentence, exactly, to present what we are going to do in the essay. Great. So this was the introduction, and the introduction should have around 40 words. The second paragraph will
be the main body.
The second, the third will be the main body. The second paragraph will include opinion A with 3 arguments to support it, 2 or 3 arguments. I always say that 3 is the magical number, but if you prefer 2 is also possible.
Depends how many ideas we have.
It depends on your ideas, indeed. Don't go more than 100 words, remember this. The third paragraph will present opinion B with other 2 or 3 arguments. Maybe you want to give an example, both in paragraph 2 and paragraph 3. And the conclusion, the fourth paragraph, will summarize, bringing the most important idea from paragraph A or B, and including our opinion. And I said that it is good to use, although this happens, it seems to me that, or it is logical to conclude that. So what I would propose to you would be to try to organize this both views essay that we have discussed today and send it on our email address on contact@andreaberechaut.com so that we can discuss it further in our new session, 2 session. Is that okay for you?
Yes.
If you have any questions related to this essay, please let us know. I repeat, our email address is contact@andrabarahout.com. You can find it on our Facebook page, LinkedIn page, YouTube channel. You can find us anywhere. Just let us know. Yeah. It was very nice talking to you today. If you have further questions, you know when you find us. Goodbye.
Yes.
Andrea Barahout.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.